Hello, guys. So, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's very hot where I live. It's going to be around 30 degrees Celsius. I hope you have summerly weather too. We had a lot of rain in the past few weeks, so I'm really happy to see nice weather outside. Today, as promised, I'm going to talk about my to be reading list that I have here physical and two books that I have on my Goodreads account. So, I think we're just going to dive right in and start with the first book I have on my to-be reading list. It's Carrie by Stephen King. It's going to be my second Stephen King book. I read The Body by Stephen King when I probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm really excited for this. I heard it's not too scary. I'm not quite a horror enthusiast. I don't like horror movies, but I will try to take this and enjoy it. So I had a hard time searching for a good starting book for Stephen King because I wanted to get into Stephen King, and I decided to start with the first book he ever wrote because people told me it would be a good start. Someone in the comments also told me that Billy Summers is a good book, and I'm going to definitely try that. But I already ordered that before I saw the comments. But thank you very much for the recommendation. I will try to get to it. So the next book on my list is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I think this is one of the two books that got me back into reading or got me the motivation to get back into reading. The first book is The Will of the Many. I loved it, I read it. And this one is the second book. I heard of it through TikTok and a friend recommended it to me. And he said, if you like fantasy, if you like science fiction, and if you like The Will of the Many, you definitely will love that. So when I decided to order a new book, and I decided to order The Will of the Many, and lay down Red Rising for a while. But now I finally get to it. I read 5 or 6 books between it, but I'm really excited to see if it lives up the hype, and I'm hoping it lives up the hype because it has 2 trilogies and 1 book coming out in, I think, November or something. And it would be very nice if I had a new series that I can just dive into and have 7 books. I am a fan of standalone books, but I love reading series. When I read 1 book and 2 books and I see now, oh my god, it's so good, but I still have 5 to go. That's I love that feeling, if you know what I mean. So the third book on my to be reading is actually The Sword of Destiny, the 3rd installment of the Witcher series. It's also a prequel. It's the last prequel I know of. It's also short stories, so it's quite enjoyable if you have a half an hour or an hour to spare and you just read 1 short story, and that's really fine. And I like the writing style. I talked about it in my last video. So I'm really excited when I finish this and can start with the original 5 book or the real 5 books of the series of The Witcher and see what it all brings to me. So I'm really excited for this, and I'm happy that I read The Witcher in like this pace. Like every 2 or 3 books I read The Witcher book, and I really like that pace. So the 4th book, it's a bigger book. It's a modern classic of fantasy. It's The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, and my father recommended it to me. He loved it. He still loves it, and I heard great things about it. But I'm a bit hesitant because I know the series isn't finished yet, and we don't know if Rothfuss will finish the series. So I'm a bit hesitant there. But what I really like is that James Islington, the author of The Will of the Many, the book that I love, the book that I give 6 out of 5 stars, took inspiration from The Name of the Wind mainly. So I'm really excited to see if it is similar, or if it is different. in any kind of ways. So I'm really excited for it, but I think I'm going to wait a bit more to read it. Maybe because my father also said maybe I'm a bit too young for it. I don't know. Maybe you can help me with that. Maybe you can tell me your opinion on it. But I'm really excited when I pick it up, and that I hope that he will finish the series soon. So the last book on my physical to be read is in fact my special edition of The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. I grew up with the films. My father always watched the films with me. We watched the extended, we watched the normals, we watched The Hobbit, we watched the Hobbit extended editions. I watched everything. And maybe 2 years ago I read The Hobbit and I really liked it. I really liked to know the movies and read the book afterwards. I think probably many people will tell me to read the book first, but can't undo it now. So I'm really excited for this. I think I will read this in summer, during my summer holidays, when I have a lot of time and I can read all day, so I can finish it in a nice pace, because it's a big book. It's like, in German it has like 1,300 pages. And my special edition, it's really nice because it has these high quality pages and these high quality artworks. But I think I will order, or I will get another edition of Lord of the Rings, so like three normal books, because I like reading paperback, I think it's called paperback in English, more than these large books. And I like when I can take my book, get it in my backpack, take it with me to school or something. It's a bit complicated to take this with you. It weighs a lot, and it's fine. Maybe I will also read on the Kindle. I don't know yet, but it's nice that I have this. It cost me much, and it's nice to have it stay around. It's very nice. It has this leather thing. So this was it with my physical to be read. I don't always have this. I buy 5 books at a time. I don't do that because then I will lose myself in this. So I don't have too many books that I haven't read at home. And now I'm going to talk about 2 books on my Goodreads list. For one, I also need your help. So the first thing is Project Hail Mary. I heard of it much, and I think I really like it, but I'm a bit intimidated that it could be boring, because I don't know if he's only on a spaceship, because it's about a guy who is sent on a spaceship and he wakes up and I don't know, it has to do something with, he has to save the fate of, or he has to save humanity. And I don't know what it is about really. So I'm a bit intimidated, but I have it on my watch and I probably read it in like 2 or 3 weeks. So, and the last thing is, when I got back into reading, into fantasy, the first name that occurred was Brandon Sanderson. And I never heard that name before. In German, I never heard it. So everyone said like, oh my God, he's the next generation Tolkien. Oh my God, he's so good. His books are so great. And I believe it. When everybody says that, I believe that, generally. But I don't know where to start. Should I read Mistborn? Should I read The Way of Kings? I don't know. It's so much. He has this big series. I need your help with that. Maybe if you could tell me where I should start, with what I should start, and if I'm at an appropriate age. I'm 16, I don't know. I think it's high fantasy, so if you could help me that would be great. Write in the comments. And so this was it with my to be reading list. I'm going to read outside now. I hope it's not too hot. It is very hot outside. So I hope you have a nice weekend, and thank you for listening to me. It's always fun to do these videos. So goodbye.